Good day, today I'm going to show you how to make beef stroganoff from scratch, the right way. The first thing you're going to do is turn your stove on medium-low heat. Then you need 1 to 2 pounds of ground beef, and you're going to break it up and cook it until it's brown. Double check to make sure there's no pink inside of it. Then this step is important. You're going to drain your ground beef. When you put back your ground beef on, it's still going to be medium to low heat. Then you got to add the Worcester sauce. Sprinkle a little bit, 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of onion powder. Mix that in. 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. You know what you're going to do? Mix that in. Then after you incorporate all of those in, 1 tablespoon of black pepper. 1 tablespoon of paprika. Every season is just 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon of salt. And then you can taste it and add more season if need be. Then you have the beefy onion soup mix, the Lipton one. Get that in. You can use both packets in. I'm going to shake everything in. And I don't think Walmart have brand something similar to that, but use those. Those are really good and bring up all those flavors and all those good stuff that we need. Give the taste, the flavor. The flavor is going to be everything with that. Mix that in. Give that a good mix to make sure everything's incorporated. Then next you need to add beef broth. Add off of the container or 1 cup of beef broth. Then give that a good mix, and then you gotta put the lid on and let that simmer for 5 minutes. Once that 5 minute up, you're gonna see bubbly, nice like that. Give that a good mix also. And then the next thing you gotta do is put your block of cream cheese into that mixture. Oh, I'm taking so damn long to put the cream cheese in. Okay, so put the cream cheese in. Then I add 1 can of cream of mushroom soup mix. That also adds to the flavor. Gonna make it really creamy, really nice. And 1 can of evaporated milk. I'm always struggling with opening cans and everything. Just bear with me. But once you get that can of evaporated milk in, next thing you gotta do, you gotta stir up everything. You gotta break up your cream cheese. So that's what I'm doing right now. Breaking up the cream cheese, I'm stirring everything up and make sure everything is incorporated, everything is in there really good. And then you make sure you have your noodles, which are gonna be medium egg noodles. I already have the bag that's open, so I'm just using the bag that I have open. And then I'm gonna use half of the unopened bag. But you can also it depends on how much you're making for people, because if you're making for a good number of people, you can just use the whole bag of noodles. But yeah, I'm just gonna grab the next bag and add it in there and get this show moving on the road. Once you do that, the next thing I do is mix, because I love to incorporate everything. I love to mix everything. So after I add this in, you're gonna see me mixing it up and making sure that the noodles are not just at the top, the noodles are also in the bottom. So you gotta just make sure that you keep mixing and incorporate everything. And you gotta also remember that you're gonna use your remainder of your beef broth. So you're gonna use the other half of the beef broth. So you gotta add your beef broth in, and you see me adding beef broth. I mix and make sure. And again, if you're making it and you see that, I might need a little bit more beef broth, add a little bit more beef broth. If you need a little bit more season, add a little more season. Taste and go. You're gonna put your lid and let that simmer between 15 to 20 minutes. You're gonna come in and look at that looks so good. You're gonna give it a little mix. You see how creamy it is. It's so creamy, so good. This is a showstopper. People are gonna be like, girl, what you do different? So I'm making my husband a bowl to try, and look at that. You see that cream in it? Oh, mouth watering. This is also a 10 out of 10 in my household, and it's always on rotation because everyone in my household love it, and they keep coming back for more. So thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, you have a great rest of your day, and tell a friend about this recipe. Bye. See you on the next one. Tell me, what would you do differently in the comment section.